The Civil War began in 1861 after decades of tensions between the northern and southern states over slavery, especially the expansion of slavery in new territories acquired. The war was between the Union, or the northern states, and the Confederacy, or the southern states. As a result of the growing tensions and war, new political parties formed with the growing divisions.
The Whig Party, similar to the Federalist Party, believed in a strong federal government, Henry Clay's American economic system, protective tariffs, national banks, and spending federal subsidies on construction. This influenced the Civil War as Northern and Southern Whigs could not unify on the issue of slavery, which not only scattered the Whig Party into two, but also heavily influenced the division of the North and South as Whig Party members were elected for presidency in the 1840 and 1848 elections. The Know-Nothings were a Navitist political party that existed throughout the United States and in the mid-1850s, whose main goal was to overcome foreign influences and uphold and spread traditional American values. This manifested in an attempt to stop immigrants from migrating into the U.S. and the opposition of members of the Catholic Church. This helped to cause the Civil War because the Know-Nothings chose to ignore slavery and focus all their attention on the issues of immigration, and used economic concerns as leverage, which expanded on the debate of immigration regulations between the North and South.
The Free Soilers were a political party that opposed slavery's expansion into any new territories or states. The Free Soilers believed that the government could not end slavery where it already existed, but that it could restrict slavery in new areas. The Free Soilers influenced the Civil War by convincing Southerners that slavery was under threat by the North. A principal fear for the opposing slavery's expansion was a fear of competition with Southern slaveholders. Northerners who wanted to own land in the West feared that they would not be able to compete economically with slave labor, thus creating tension and worry amongst the states. The Republican Party was a union opposing the extension of slavery into Western territories. The political party's goal was not to abolish slavery in the South right away, but rather to prevent it moving west. Republicans feared that the domination of slaveholding would become rather popular amongst national politics. Republicans influenced the Civil War by committing to the emancipation of slaves. The political party raised awareness surrounding states' rights, especially the right of each state to order and control its own domestic institutions according to its own judgment.
The Democratic Party was founded in 1828 after the Democratic-Republican Party split in 1824. The Democratic Party supported limited government and state sovereignty. The party defended slavery and was favored by slave owners who feared that the federal government might end slavery. This influenced the Civil War because the party was split between War Democrats and Copperheads, or Peace Democrats. War Democrats supported the Union and demanded a more aggressive policy towards the Confederacy, supporting the policies of Abraham Lincoln. The Copperheads advocated restoration of the Union by wanting to negotiate through a settlement with the South. The separation of the party, both wanting different things, caused conflict and ultimately created tensions leading to the Civil War.